Hi guys, welcome to another Schematics team trailer analysis. This time we're taking a look at Summer Islands, a resort simulator developed by Matthias Ma. I'm joined as always by Adfo and Blind. Hey guys.
Hey. Hello.
Alright, we're going to take a look at the trailer and then we'll be back after the jump and watch together at 0.5 speed. See you soon. Alright, you guys ready to take a look at the trailer?
Sure.
Alright. Actually, looking forward to watching this at 0.5 speed because it's a pretty fast time lapse in the trailer.
Yeah.
The graphics are like so Nintendo. I love them.
The graphics here are like made for me. I don't know about you two, but this is a mix of like NES isometric graphics and then just like OpenTTD and all that stuff, and it just looks awesome.
Yeah, it's cool.
I love how sketchy this airport is.
The bike guy almost gets fucking face planted by the plane.
It's kind of great. We're going to see that in a second right here. So it's a holiday resort builder. So obviously you're going to be placing down villas and designing the holiday resort of your dreams. There goes that.
Biggest balls ever.
Almost sucked in. I think you just start with an airport.
Yeah, you're starting with an airport.
So here we go. We're seeing some terraforming. Just say when you want to pause. It's placing down some buildings.
Yeah, there's some terraforming as well. And,
yeah, this definitely looks OpenTTD-esque in all of the right ways. Steam page says it has multiplayer. Yeah, it looks like you start off with an airport and then you just kind of build off of that.
Yeah.
Like an airport and a port.
It seems like there's no construction time for buildings. And maybe that's just because it's early and it's a dev build.
No construction time for buildings is actually kind of common for older games.
We see some overlays too. It looks like they're going underground there.
Yeah.
And hiding buildings, potentially. We got a second airport here. Can this town support 2 airports? I don't know. Do you want to pause here?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure, let's pause.
Yeah, so we get a nice look at like some villas there. There's a big resort. Several resorts, actually.
I'm going to scrub back through the video and see if I can figure out what type of buildings these are as they build them.
The menus are all in German, so maybe folk can help us here, but I'm guessing we've got restaurants, casino, villas, that type of stuff.
Yeah, we have an ice cafe, a bistro, a cocoa bar, a gourmet restaurant. I can't really read it.
Very small text.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to read. But essentially, you have your resorts and you have food stuff.
What can you tell us that you can glean from the UI in terms of what might be available for management? Like, do we hire workers for the town? Are we worrying about...
You can buy bicycles and cars.
Okay.
Buy or I guess rent them.
Rent them out to the people in your resort. So just looking at the icons up top, we have one that's like a little house. We have one that's like a bigger house. So I assume that it's like villas and then hotels.
That's hotels, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what the one next to it is. That's just kind of a white blob to me. YouTube compression is killing this trailer for me.
Yeah, that's a good question.
I feel like that's like 2 people shaking hands or something. Is that what that looks like? Kinda?
Maybe.
I'm not sure.
The Steam page does say this game has multiplayer and co-op online.
Well, yeah, from what we were talking about before, there is competitive multiplayer.
Yes.
And you can actually sabotage other resorts on your island for better profits for you.
So maybe that's what that menu has to do with. Then there's a little sports one. So I would assume that's building like entertainment.
So yeah, the little building are bungalows or a villa.
Yeah.
The big one is hotel complexes or resorts. I'm trying to figure out, yeah, there's next to the sport thing, right next to it, there's some beach utilities. It says here Strandkorb, which is, I have no idea which the translation of Strandkorb is, honestly. Let me Google that.
I'll just sit here and wait while you Google.
Just from this trailer here, I'm very excited. Just the concept of having a little multiplayer game, especially depending on the cost of it. Like if this game comes out and it's affordable, like a little multiplayer, all kind of Tropico-y, fight your friends and build the best resort. That sounds like a blast.
Yeah, sounds very fun. We see a plane icon. We saw 2 airports. We also see a boat there too. So seaport is definitely going to be a thing. We don't see one in the trailer though.
By the way, a Strandkorb is in English Strandkorb.
Oh, lovely.
In brackets, rare.
Ah,
Traditional Baltic beach chair. Canopied beach chair.
lovely.
That sounds luxurious.
No, it's very common.
Oh.
I thought you said it was rare.
The word.
It's a joke.
For fuck's sake. You have utilities like water, power, and I'm guessing that's trash recycling.
Disposal?
Yeah, some sort of recycling, yeah.
So what's the little icon at the end there, that little barrel thing?
That is the bomb. That's the bomb.
That's a bomb.
That's your sabotage menu for attacking other resorts. I guess in single play there may be AI resorts.
Probably, yeah.
I would assume so, yeah. I'm gonna scrub through this again and see if he clicks on that menu at any point in time, because I would really like to see what's in there exactly.
I'm gonna say no because the update with the bombs thing came in March and the trailer was posted in February. But
Oh, the third one, by the way, that's a plate, a chef,
Oh,
head, and fork and knife.
Yeah.
Okay.
Duh. Yeah, that's for restaurants. That makes so much more sense than 2 people shaking hands.
Yeah, no, he doesn't.
And the one right next to that, I guess, is shopping because it looks like a shopping bag. But
It does look like a bag, yeah.
and then it's sports, and there is tennis, and I can't read it. Sorry.
Yeah.
This intrigues me very much. I mean, some of my favorite games were like the Tycoon games, like Resort Tycoon and Ski Resort Tycoon, that type of stuff. Yeah. This is all of that rolled into one, essentially.
You can glean a little bit more from the Steam screenshots as well. I'm just going to skim through those real quick. There's one where you can see all of your finances, which has all of the years, 2017, 2018, 2019. I guess you start in 2017. Maybe it's just showing current year for reference. One thing I would like to point out that I really like is it actually has like large numbers. A lot of these games like to just say, oh yeah, you have $2,000. Now you've just built an airport, 2 hotels, and a house with $2,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's not how that works. I really like it when games aren't afraid to just be like, yeah, you have $78 billion.
Yeah, things seem to be scaling appropriately. On the screen that I'm paused on, this hotel costs almost $4 million to build.
Yeah.
I like that. I mean, I don't know if that's how much a hotel costs, but it certainly costs more than, the $5,000 that it would cost in some other games that we're not going to name.
Agreed, yeah. Sorry, I totally missed it. Did we talk about the sabotage thing? How you can sabotage your enemies?
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, it seemed like you can build bombs. You can send an attack of sharks to their shore water area.
I love that.
Just to murder all their guests.
Yeah, you can also do a bacteria attack, which I assume would be like food poisoning for guests that eat in those restaurants or something like that.
I love that.
It's a little bit dark.
Very, very dark. Yeah. It can only be one winner on Summer Island, and hopefully it's you.
I really hope that they go off the wall with some crazy things. Like I would love to, drop in attack bears or send in a herd of, we're in a tropical place, so elephants.
What about sharks with lasers on their head?
Oh yeah, no, like let's just have flying sharks. Like let's catapult sharks across the map.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Flying sharks with lasers, I like that.
Give us some silly stuff, because that's what I want.
I wonder if this game will also include some natural attacks. I mean, like hurricane or tidal wave type of stuff.
Tsunamis?
Oh yeah, definitely. The trailer shows a thunderstorm, and I think the Steam page says it.
I didn't notice it.
Oh no, the homepage itself is talking about weather disasters.
Nice.
I would definitely like to see some good disasters in this. Maybe like a satellite that you could build to coordinate disasters against your enemies.
I'm getting a Tropico vibe just from the core gameplay, not the aesthetic or, clearly we don't know how it's going to sound or play, but just the idea of making an island resort and sabotaging other resorts seems cool. And it seems like you don't have to worry about housing for workers or some of the more mundane, less fun aspects of Tropico.
Not really, no. They just sleep under the trees, it's fine.
And at the end of the trailer, you see where it zooms all the way out. The island itself is very big. Not only are the islands, according to the Steam page, randomly procedurally generated based on a seed, so you can can share your seed with friends, but there's also a map editor. So if you want to make your own island, specifically to make a scenario type of situation or something like that, you can do that as well. Yeah, we don't have a specific release date. All we have is coming 2018, and it's developed by Matthias Ma. Really looking forward to this one. Yeah, I'm going to be looking for their Twitter right after this recording and going to be following them. So you guys should do the same.
Yep.
Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. I'm Cleave and joined by Adfo and Blind. And we're looking at Summer Islands. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.